Fair housing was promised to everyone in America through the passage of the Fair Housing Act over 50 years ago. However, not many people understand their rights when it comes to housing. Where you live is something that impacts every part of your life, like access to public transportation, healthcare, grocery stores, job opportunities, and even basic necessities like clean air and water. Where you live and how you're able to use your home is crucial to our everyday lives. Fair housing is the right for all people to live where they choose, have access to housing, and enjoy the full use of their homes, without things like unlawful discrimination, threats, coercion, interference, or intimidation. It was a cause that civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. passionately fought for.
In the American dream, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
On April 4th, 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, sending shockwaves around the world. As a result, 7 days later, the Fair Housing Act of 1968 was signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson.
I signed a message to the Congress. That message called for the enactment, and I quote, of the first effective federal law against discrimination in the sale and the rental of housing in the United States of America. Few in the nation, and the record will show that very few in that room that afternoon, believed that fair housing would in our time become the unchallenged law of this land.
The Fair Housing Act of 1968 helped establish protected classes, which are groups of people with common characteristics who are legally protected from discrimination on the basis of that characteristic. The federal government lists 7 protected classes, which are color, disability, familial status, national origin, race, religion, and sex. In addition to these 7 classes, each state and local government can add additional protected classes. Some protected classes that Illinois has added are age, marital status, sexual orientation, military status, ancestry, order of protection status, and gender identity. Fair housing isn't just about buying, renting, or selling your living space, but also about making sure that you're able to get the full use and enjoyment from it. Part of this is ensuring reasonable accommodations and modifications for people with disabilities. Common examples are having a service animal in the home for no additional fee, easy access to handicapped parking spots, and installing grab bars or hand railings in the home. Another important aspect included in the Fair Housing Act is protection based on familial status. This means that real estate agents or property owners can't treat someone differently because they have a family with 1 or more children under the age of 18. It is illegal to charge additional rent because a household has children, designate certain floors of a building for families with children, or force families into housing units larger than necessary. Many fair housing issues don't get reported because people don't know their rights. If you or someone you know has a fair housing complaint, please contact Hope Fair Housing Center at 630-690-6500. You can also find more information about rights for specific protected classes on our website, hopefair.org.